All right, so grow bags, pots, regular pots, air pots. My take on the whole situation is this, that grow bags, personally, I just don't care for. My opinion, they just dry out faster, they look bulky, they get dirty easy, hard to maintain them, they tear. There's so many other issues with them as well. Regular pots, I've been using them for a long time. They do great. I do have to root trim them every now and then, maybe every 2-3 years, and they're fine as well. However, there's this thing called the air pots. The air pots actually seem to be the superior form of the container at this point, and the reason I say that is because if you look at how the pots work and how the rooting structure works, if you have a fig tree in a container like this, the roots spread out, and then after that they come down and they start spreading and circling and circling and circling all over the place, eventually running out of space. Alternatively, we do have a thing called air pots. When you have an air pot, you have several holes in them. And the point of the holes is to actually give it exposure to oxygen. So if you have a tree out here and it's doing its thing and the roots are starting to spread, the moment they come in contact with the holes, they get exposure to oxygen, air, and all of a sudden it can no longer proceed to grow and start spreading. It terminates right there. When it terminates, it forces backwards, meaning that it forces the root to actually start branching out in different directions, seeking room to growth. So it actually maximizes the space in the container. Anytime it comes in, any of them come on the outside, away from the soil, from the center of the core of the soil, or the medium, whatever you want to call it, and they come to the edge and they want to do circling, they come in contact with one of the oxygen holes, and all of a sudden, kaput. They get killed, and they're forced into branching out. Of course, that means the more the denser the root is, the better quality the product is going to be. Your tree is going to be, your production of your figs are going to be, your fruits, whatever you want to call it. And you can actually do this DIY yourself over here. You can DIY it with using a regular bucket, like a 5-gallon bucket from Menards. You take a drill bit, you punch holes in it, up and down the whole place. And you just spread out a couple of inches, more holes, couple of inches, more holes, same thing like that, and you pretty much DIY an air pot and having to spend $40-50 for a pot. You can get the same benefits out of it for pennies on the dollar at this point. That's it.